Hey people, what's going on? Yeah, I actually got another fragrance review on for you today, and I'm real excited about this one because this one isn't from a house I've reviewed yet, and it's actually a house with a whole lot of history to it. These guys have actually been around since about 1828, so they have a ton of parfumery or the making of fragrance know-how, if you know what I mean. But yep, it's actually a Guerlain fragrance, and it's a very modern one at that. This is actually Guerlain's Homme, as you can see right here. Very cool bottle, actually. You can see you have all the stainless steel right there. Very cool cap as well, spritzer. Also, they take a ton of detail in their bottles, which again is something a lot of high-end places do. Okay, you can actually see the engraving even on the top of the bottle. Very, very cool. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to read Guerlain's description of it first, just so you can get kind of the vibe that they're wanting to present, and I'll tell you if I agree or disagree with it. Alright? Okay? I'll go ahead and I will start reading this to it. Okay? Alright. Guerlain finally felt it was time to release its own Homme, or H-O-M-M-E. The first big masculine launch since L'Instant, and guys, I really want to review L'Instant because I like it a lot. And L'Instant was actually released in 2004, just kind of give you an idea with that. Okay? It was composed by, composed as it was by the old company's first non-family house parfumer, Terry Wassler. Of course, Jean-Paul Guerlain supervised the work in progress as part of the family, and the creative director also helped, but still, would this be a true Guerlain parfum? It was really the controversial question they had, and in a short answer, yes. It really proved to be typically intelligent, understated balance that one would normally expect from the house. Inspired by a mojito, it's a Cuban cocktail that mixes the zest of sweet lime, mint, sugar, and dark rum. Wassler wanted to balance genuine herbal, aromatic greenness. You know how I am on greens fragrances of mint, sweet lime, green tea, against an equally genuine gourmand base, or a sweeter or foodier base, guys, of rhubarb, cedarwood, rum, and sugarcane, and a certain dryness given to it by the vetiver, which was supposed to be a nod to Jean-Paul Guerlain's first ever parfum he made, which was called Vetiver by Guerlain. But definitely, guys, the whole kind of ad campaign behind this is in a reference to a man's dual nature between being human and animalistic, which this was meant to be kind of a door opener for all Guerlain fragrances, because Guerlain fragrances will generally have an older vibe to it. Not saying that's a bad thing at all, but they generally tend to be a little bit more dry, not very sweet. Just kind of have an older vibe to it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, definitely, this one is going a little bit sweet, which is nice, and it's actually very, very fresh as well. As you saw in the top notes in this, there was that sweet lime, that mint, and it's supposed to be crushed mint leaves, and it's really, really nice because you can definitely pick up the crushed mint leaves because it leaves kind of this minty greenness to go along with the zest of the lime. When you first spray this on, it's very invigorating. It's nice to see that lime's in a fragrance instead of lemon, for once, because generally people just work with lemon, which again is a nice attribute to making this unique for you, But definitely, guys, the top notes of this, you do get that lime, those crushed mint leaves, for about the first hour or so, and that does project, a decently well. But as the heart comes in, you get more of that mojito accord that we are talking about, which remembers that rum, that mixed drink, which is really, really nice because it leaves kind of a sweet and a boozy feel, if you know what I mean. Just like what Guerlain was saying, the herbal aromatic, which I'll definitely agree with that. But the base of this you still do get the sweetness. You actually do pick up that sugar cane. Anybody who's actually smelled sugar cane before will definitely feel that it's in there. This uses very high quality ingredients as far as that goes, and that's kind of a thing with, Guerlain. They've been around since 1828, guys. They're good at what they do. You know what I mean? But this is definitely a great fragrance to get the younger crowd jumped into Guerlain, because this is very appealing. It's very fresh. It's very invigorating, but it's very different. There aren't many things that smell like this on the market right now, guys. And you do get the Guerlain House name, and that's one heck of a name. But definitely, guys, longevity on this, I'll say, is a little bit scattered. For instance, I've sprayed it on before. To give you one example, about 3 hours before I went to bed, I will, breeze my hand over my face, to get a whiff of the fragrance. I couldn't really smell it anymore. I thought I was kind of disappointed of it. But then I woke up the next morning, and I was able to smell it just fine on my nose. So it was still close to the skin, but I was still able to smell it, Your nose will easily adjust this fragrance, so when it's gone, it may not actually be gone to you, or, to other people around you, because your nose will adjust to the fragrance, which is nice. I could probably honestly say this will give you probably 6 to 8 hours longevity. At least it was on me. It is a little bit closer to the skin scent, so this wood doesn't really project as well as I like a lot of fragrances to, but it's very invigorating. I mean, this would work great in the heat. Great spring or summer fragrance, I'd say, for you. And like I said, it is sweet, but it's zesty at the same time, which I definitely ran over those notes for you, and I'll run over them one more time. Okay, we have sweet lime, bergamot, mint, green tea, rhubarb, vetiver, cedarwood, rum, and sugar cane. So I mean, it's definitely a more unique fragrance out there, and if you're ever thinking about the Guerlain House, this is one if you're younger to try, because this is very, very modern. I'm also going to go ahead and put the ad campaign into the more info part of the YouTube link, so you can see the ad on this. The thing's completely in French, but it's a pretty cool ad. But definitely, you can get this at fragrancenet.com. This is a 1.7 ounce. You can also get, I think they have a 3.4 or 3.3 over there as well. But yeah, be sure to always use that coupon code TIM9 so you can get that extra 10% off. And remember, you always get free shipping on anything $70 or more as far as the total order goes. So that is awesome. But yeah, guys, hey, be sure to check this out. Like I said, I'll give it a thumbs up. It's unique. I wish it would project a little more, but it is a close to skin fragrance, and I can't deny I have gotten a few compliments on it since I started wearing it. And I tend to want to wear them for a little while before I make a review on them. But yeah, definitely check it out. Guerlain Homme, as far as that goes. And yeah, guys, so definitely something modern to kind of, step by step put you in the rest of Guerlain's fragrances. Alright? But I actually am going to take off now, guys, so you have a great one, and check out Guerlain Homme. Alright? Alright, see you later, guys. Bye.